I had already done a sit down with Erin Rodgers earlier that day, taking a red eye that night. Husband is walking me out to my car service, putting my stuff in the car, give him a hug and kiss goodbye. He takes my stuff. I bend down to kiss my 70-pound golden retriever goodbye. One thing about my golden retriever, he has a huge block head. I went to kiss him. He went up to say goodbye. His head goes in my chin. My tooth went through my lip. I instantly looked up at Jarrett, and he looked at me, and forget about trying to make me feel better. He goes, "Oh my God, get inside the house." His face, and this is a guy that's taken a puck in the face, taken, a stick to the face. It was like, get in the house. Long story short, my lip blew up immediately.
Did you feel it? Did you know it was bad right away?
I thought I lost my tooth. I thought my tooth went into my lip. It was so hard and so loud. We go inside. He gives me a thing of ice and he's like, go, go. This is also the beginning of I'm traveling during COVID. You have to keep your mask on. You don't want your hands in your mouth holding the ice. I get on a flight. Oh, first of all, I get to the airport. Nobody's selling ice because there's nothing open. There's no drink stations open with ice. Get on the plane. I can't take my mask off to ice my mouth. Basically, 5 hours later, my lip had exploded. Then 5 hours after that, the blood started coming out down past my lip. And then after that, it was running down my chin. So it had stained me. And not to mention, it's one of the biggest games. I mean, we're expecting huge numbers for Brady versus Rodgers. I have this monster lip situation. It's going to be 95 degrees. I am a sweater, especially on my face. No concealer is going to hide this thing. I'm practicing with the microphone doing this well, Joe and Troy, this is the matchup we've all been waiting for, but my tooth went through my lip, and now I'm going to be talking like this the whole game.
Carrie.
I sucked down arnica like nobody's business. I had it on. My makeup artist, Jillian Gregory, she kicked ass. She covered up my face. We are going to, on our socials, on the Calm Down podcast, Twitter and Instagram, post videos and photos of what exactly my mouth looked like. But
how did she cover that? I can't even cover a zit half the time. I wonder how did she do that? What is it? Where's the color wheel? Isn't it like green counteracts purple? We got to ask her because I don't know. There's a whole magician situation happening there to cover that bad boy.
I did tell her, get ready, bring everything that you have. Another thing she did a really pink lip because it would maybe distract from my purple chin.
Oh my God.
It was such a scene and so embarrassing. And anyway, she rocked it. And that was one of the biggest things. But the crazy part was because of COVID, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't ice it. I couldn't take my mask off. It was a mess. And
I could see you because the only thing they serve on planes is beer and wine. So you'd be with a Miller Lite, up against your face.
And you can't take your mask
on the plane either.
Yeah.
Oh, and good news that when you fly, things don't swell. So I'm sure that helped the situation.
It was a mess. But I mean, my husband and his face when he goes, "Oh my God, get inside the house." We were talking about it the other day. He did nothing to comfort me. He was like, "This is really, really bad." And I was like, Jesus, come on.